Alright bro, let's be honest right now. Gen Z isn't broken. You're just lost. Not because you're lazy or weak, but because the world you were promised just doesn't exist anymore. You were born into chaos with Wi-Fi. The internet told you that you could be anything. And then reality hit you like, cool, but only if you can afford rent, anxiety meds, and an unpaid internship. Yo, fuck that. Every generation before you had a roadmap. You got a Google Maps with no signal. And the weirdest part? Everyone just blames you for being directionless in a world where the destination just keeps moving. And look, bro, I get it. I was born in '96, so I'm right on the edge. I'm old enough to remember life before algorithms, but young enough to get trapped by them anyway. I've seen both sides, when attention still meant effort, and now when effort barely gets attention. So when I say lost, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it as a diagnosis. And if you stick around till the end, I will show you exactly how to fix it. So you've been online before your brain even finished forming, and your attention span never stood a chance. Every app is fighting to hijack your dopamine, and they're winning. Your brain used to chase meaning. Now it just chases notifications. You scroll, you laugh, and then you scroll again. Hours gone, and the only thing you remember is that one meme about that depressed frog. You don't feel lazy, bro. You feel tired. Because you're running a marathon in your head every single day, from thought to thought, screen to screen, and then you call it rest. And the more overstimulated you get, the more you crave comfort. But here's the paradox. You crave success, but you're addicted to comfort. You say you want peace, but every time you get peace and quiet, your brain just panics. Because silence feels like failure to you. You want to chase something bigger, but every dopamine hit just whispers, yo, just do it tomorrow, man. And the system loves that, and you know it. Because as long as you're numbing yourself with entertainment, you're not a threat. And that's not an accident. That's design, bro. So let's talk about who benefits from that. You're not lazy, you're just profitable. Your time, your clicks, your burnout, all data points in someone else's spreadsheet. Apps don't need your money anymore. They need your attention. Because attention is money now. And they've trained you to chase crumbs of validation. Likes, follows, dopamine, instead of actual fulfillment. But here's where it flips, man. Because you're also the first generation smart enough to see all this. And once you see it, I know you can't unsee it. You know that the game is rigged. You can literally feel when an algorithm is manipulating you. And you meme about it. And that is what makes you brilliant. But awareness without action just becomes self-aware suffering. You can't just know the system is broken. You gotta stop feeding that shit, man. And that starts small. So put your phone down without opening another app. Let your brain be bored for 5 minutes. That's where ideas are born. That's where you start creating. So here's the ship that'll save your sanity because it saved mine. Every generation before you built with their hands. You get to build with your mind. And that's both a gift and a curse because now creation is optional. Nobody's forcing you to just use your brain anymore. But that's the real edge now. Creation over consumption. You can scroll through success or build your own. You can complain about system or create your own lane. That's why I'm doing YouTube. Not for fame, not for views, but because I got tired of just being a consumer. And now, if you get the info, you got the tools, the knowledge, and still don't act on it, then that's on you. That's your fault. You can't blame the system once you know how it works. So yeah, Gen Z isn't broken. You're just overstimulated, under-inspired, and drowning in distraction. But that's not permanent, man. You can reset, you can rebuild, you can refocus. Because the same brain that got addicted can also get disciplined. And in a world where everyone is chasing shortcuts, the real flex is staying consistent. You're not lost, you're just early into a world that's figuring itself out. So stop scrolling and start steering. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys found the tips helpful because that's what helped me find peace. So just put your phone down, man. Get in your head for like 5-10 minutes, and it's gonna feel weird at first, but that's just you going through withdrawals and just detox from all that algorithm bullshit. The reason I made this video is because I keep seeing all these recycled takes from my generation and the boomers saying that Gen Z is broken, Gen Z is lazy, and I'm just like, bro, you're calling a whole generation lazy when they've just been surviving recessions, lockdowns, and a literal algorithm warfare. We should be teaching these kids and guiding them instead of flaming them. So if you like the video, man, make sure you go down to the comments, tell me what you think about the video, While you're down there, hit like and maybe subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm writing something about the millennials, so you don't want to miss that. And by the way, if you know what's behind the curtain and you're still not doing anything about it, just proving everyone right about you. So you got to do something, man. Do something. Stop scrolling on your phone and actually do something, or it's your fault. All right, man. So this is Raw Lens, reality without the filter. Peace.